Hi, my name is Gaute and I'm going to tell you a bit about the role-based access control in Diri. So, the role-based access control, or RBAC, allows for tailoring of access privileges based on the role of the user. So it's a way of restricting system access to authorized users. So this is designed around roles and privileges. And it makes it easy to assign permissions based on the role, and it's a simple way to limit access to that which is necessary to perform a user assignment. So starting here at the dashboard in Diri, we can go to Users, and up at the top here we see the tab called Access Control, and this will bring me to a menu where I see the predefined roles and what kind of roles are currently in my organization. So Diri comes with 4 predefined roles. So you have the default user, you have the admin role, the administrator role, and then you have the read and sign, which is designed for decision makers, and then you have the handle payments role, which allows you to manage subscriptions and payments, etc. Additionally, in my demo organization here, I have 2 more roles, which I've been playing around with. So I can just show you what kind of accesses a default user has. So looking into this, we can see that I cannot edit these settings because they are default in the Diri application. So I can see with risk assessments, currently we have 3 types of risk assessments, and the default user has the opportunity to create an IT system risk assessment and a problem assessment. So we can see here we have the read, edit, create, and delete privileges. So here the user can create 2 types of risk assessments, but is not allowed to create the organizational risk assessment. And these menus, they expand. So as long as you have the V here, I can click on this one and I can see more options for the access control. And this is common for all of the settings here. As long as there is a V, you can click and you can access the menu. So this is how you access the RBAC in Diri. And if I go into my default role here, I can have a look at that and I can start editing. So if I want to create a new role, or I'm saying that the roles that are already present in the tool does not quite fit my need, I can start to tailor my own roles here. So in my default role here, I have risk assessments. I put read all, so you can read all of the risk assessments if you have this role. I go to users, I can read all of the users, but I'm not allowed to create, etc. And this is how you create a setting for the RBAC. So if I want to make a new default role, so for example, I want all of the new users who log into my Diri to have a specific role, what I do then is that I create a new role, and then I click this button here. So yes, I want organizations in my organizational tree to inherit this role, which means that if I design this as an administrator, I design this at the top of my organizational tree, this role will be visible for all of the new users. And additionally, if I want this role to be the default setting for all of the new users who log into my organization, I can click this one and I can click create, and this role will be the specific role that all of the new users get by default. But I can still manage all of the users through the user menu here. So if I, for example, want to add some type of role to my data protection officer, I go to access role here and I can add whatever I want. So if I, for example, want them to be the admin, I can add that. My default role, I can add that, etc., etc. So the role with the highest level of privileges within one setting overrules the rest. So in this case, where the data protection officer has the admin rights, these rights will be more or less the highest rights in the software. So this will overrule the other rights here. So you can read a lot more about the role-based access control on our help desk. You can read about the settings for the roles and how to edit, etc. So helpdiri.no, and you'll find the help you need. So I hope this was helpful.